I think the reason why my headphones didn't work with these cards is because these are newer than like I do like monthly downloads, and then I try to put the downloads out as I get them within that month. So this is March and I was doing February, so I was behind. So these are new because I need to bond with them more. So that's why, you know, when you record stuff, it be sounding legit, or when everything don't go as you plan it to go. And it's difficult for us to talk because we're getting downloads as we talk. So some of the downloads might mix in with the sentences that we're saying. So we trying to stop ourselves because we don't want y'all thinking that it's us saying it. Because I definitely don't. I be sarcastic. I be sarcastic a lot, and Mugs be thinking I'm serious. But so time is winding down for you to make a decision, for divine feminine and divine masculine to make a decision. Now these decisions could be separate but tie into each other. So yeah, somebody want to communicate with you, tell her they've been watching you, how you carry yourself. Everybody gonna be mad because they did it for no reason, but the reason was for them to expose themselves so they could see, you know, what they need to work on within themselves. And ain't nobody judging y'all, but it's like y'all running around here mad that ain't nobody helping y'all, but y'all not telling nobody what y'all need help with. And then y'all sending little signals and hints and saying little certain things, but half the time I don't even be listening to people. I be in my own world receiving my download, because the conversation that I'm having with this person, I heard the behind, like I heard the setup, like, yeah, I need you to say this because this and the third, and it's like, what the hell? And then I say it sarcastically, but it don't sound sarcastic, and then the surrounding people, they don't know what's going on, but me and that person know what's going on. Yeah, so this masculine is making a decision, or if somebody has been watching your social media, they're going to give you an opportunity to make it official, and so you could start getting like your online business. Or yeah, personal breakdown. But I'm on the spirit. Yeah, you finna be taking some trips, going on some adventures, meeting new people. And it don't necessarily mean, it can mean business wise. You're gonna be, especially in the YouTube world, it don't have to be corporate people. It could be YouTubers. It could be collabing, and you're not necessarily even making, you could be working for them. Your blessings is balance and generating wealth and abundance. And then I hear Maxwell, this woman's work, but also who it's tied to. When I heard the song, when I made that connection, because before I knew this person loved that song, that was my favorite song. So it's like, but is that really your favorite song, or was you just trying to connect with me to get in my... But I was young back then. I don't even think I was doing those type things. I don't know. Good things are coming. Even if it's a communication to understand the confusion. Oh, I was wondering why these cards so small. Temptation, dishonest, and every detail is what these karmics, this is how these karmics move. They tempt you by being dishonest, but you have to pay attention, because even though, you know, they played their move, you got to play your move even smarter. You don't, you feel me? You know? Because you might mess around and say the wrong thing that they, to prove. So, dang. So this is the karmic, no, this is divine feminine pile, because the karmics is with the karmic box. Okay, you smart girl. greedy. So it's a reason why they showed. It's a reason why they showed what these karmics was capable of, because what these karmics was capable of, I don't. Because now that you're gonna come into this opportunity, they can't finesse you. Like, they would have ran you dry, and your career would have ended it before it began. So that's why everybody can't go with you, because they already know how to manipulate you and all type of sorts. So when you come into it, so you had to have woken up before this opportunity came, because you're the perfect person for it. And no matter how many times they tried to portray themselves as divine feminine, every time it went down, they didn't handle it how divine feminine said she was gonna handle it. And so that's why they started asking divine feminine, what you gonna do? And I thought it was my guardian angels, you know, making sure that it was me doing what I said I was gonna do. But it's really the karmics trying to figure out, like, okay, this is what she said she gonna do, we gonna do it, and while we're doing this, we're gonna distract her and put her over there, this and the third. You know, I'm not talking about the KJ case, I'm talking about my real life. Like, if what they did was based off that case, that's on them, because I'm just like, what, almost a year into watching this case, and she been gone for a little minute. So I had to, because I started seeing similarities in it. So divine masculine watching you. Gifts. Something about gifts. Dang it. And I didn't write it down. Gifts. On here it says sex, but that's the most about gifts. Wifey material, his Cinderella, your guardian angels. It was meant to happen. Yeah, because it's like, I'm sending you signals, sweetheart. Why you not picking up on it? Like, why? You need to express yourself and tell me, you feel me? But that's on his part too. But he's scared that you might not feel the same. But, like, what the hell? Because he's getting downloads, but it's not from divine feminine. It's from the surrounding people knowing how y'all feel about each other, but y'all not saying it to each other. So they playing off of that, and they confusing you to get you into this low vibration, because you do not realize your level of power, and they're not at that level. So they try to use your energy to connect with that level. You know, energy vampires. They got secrets that they know that you know, but you don't know that it's them, and they're trying to keep you from figuring out that it's them. So they try to throw you off and distract you and do all this other stuff. They try to play on your memory, play on your, you know, they give you a lot of things to worry about, or they give you false downloads. Somebody says, switch ears then. You smart. You. My best friend. Don't ever let nobody stop you from doing what it is that you're passionate about doing. If you have an idea that you want to do something, do it. And if nobody is supportive of it, that doesn't mean that you need to give up on your dreams. That just means that you still do it with or without that person. And if you need some assistance, say, hey, I need your assistance in helping me with doing this and that and third. Yes, I appreciate your opinion, but it's just sounding very negative, and I don't want to hear it right now. But I do appreciate you assisting me in what I asked you to help me with. I didn't ask for all of that. You feel me? It was cool the first time you gave your opinion, and I still continued on doing what I wanted to do. But now it's like, you feel me? Endings and new beginnings. They didn't want you to have that. So they took your idea of what it is that you wanted and they became that. But when you saw right through them, it pissed them off because that's what they was banking on. But shining light on something was done in the dark, greedy. So this could be your past masculine realizing that he made the wrong decision, and the way that he acted was only because he thought that that was his true person, and he was supposed to go to war for that person. And because this karmic was using divine feminine energy, she still felt that. So that's why you probably want to get this masculine another chance, because the only reason why he felt that way about the karmic feminine is because it's divine feminine's energy. But they're trying to make divine feminine think that he don't want her because she's ugly, but she's not, and he don't feel that way about her. He just realized what happened and he said, well, since I'm already here, you feel me? And then it was past 10 minutes.